I've got one question on my mind about the Xbox SXXSSX and the PlayStation 5. When are we going to see a release date and price for the damn things? I just have to add a wee addendum into this video because Xbox has ruined my video by releasing the month in which the Xbox SX will release, which is November, which is what I guessed. Now I'm guessing it's going to be out the week of the 17th, or there or thereabouts. As I've said before, had we had a normal E3, we would have all this information. I know COVID's got a part to play in it, and it does. But we keep hearing that, oh, things are going smoothly. Yes, they'll be out this year. So why not release a release date and price then if they're going to be out this year? I am having trouble fathoming the reasoning behind not telling us. Because it's getting to the stage now where I think they're just going to get delayed. And I have a prediction, if we don't get a release date and price either this month or within the first week of September, I think they're going to be pushed back to next year. Oh, in the recent spate of COVID outbreaks, for a second time, we regrettably have to delay the release of these machines. I can see it happening. I think a lot of folk can now. Very infuriating, very annoying. Yes, first world problems, but hey, I need to moan about something. And I can't very well sit here and moan about my work because you wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. There's a good chance you don't know what I'm talking about anyway because you can't understand Scottish, no! I sound like a stoned gorilla the day, don't I? And the reason for that being is that I am sleepier than a fucking room full of really sleepy fat ass cats. Oh no! A swarm! That'll be pumped off the YouTube algorithm once again in my life. No change there then really. Arse cheeks. And as I stare down into the abyss of life that is my work, I have no idea how to escape its pull. Its gravitational fields are too strong for me to, escape. That'll be the wages. It's just a wee, I have a penchant for the dramatic at times, you understand. Yes, I realise I've got right off topic here. What was I talking about? Oh, new consoles, new toys for us to play with. I want new things to fart about with. I need a couple of new unboxing videos for the old YouTube channel, Ha ha ha. Yes. So, Microsoft, Sony, get your fucking fingers at your arse cheeks and get these things released. Get us the information we so desperately crave. Because I don't know about you lot, but I'm dying to play my mediocre launch titles and look back 10 years down the line and wonder what I ever saw in them. I've got all my launch titles for the PS4 and Xbox One. Do I play them? No. Do you play them? I doubt it. If you are, you're lying. Okay, Infamous Second Son doesn't count. That was a launch window game, no a launch title. That came out 3 months after the machine was released. Maybe even 4 months after. I think it was the February-March of the 2014 that came out, something like that. That was no bad. I also read on Twitter that someone thinks these machines should come with a pack-in game. I actually agree. Like, Knack would have been a perfect pack-in game because that was shite. Not that all pack-in games days gone by were crap. I mean, the Mega Drive came with Sonic the Hedgehog. That was a fucking stellar pack-in game. But aye, Knack 433. How many knacks is there? There's 2. Knack 3 should be a pack-in game for the PS5. What could the Xbox have pack-in game-wise? Forza? Horizon 15? They could bring back Blinks. Microsoft have got about 8 million IPs they could reuse, they could, revive and bring back. Rare as a company, or just like something needs to be revived. So what will have Rare do for Xbox XS? SX. I think XS sounds better. We'll have them bring back Conquer or Perfect Dark, maybe a new Banjo-Kazooie, maybe something like Grab by the Ghoulies 2, another a Blast Core remaster perhaps. No, let's make them make a game that they don't even know what they're making. 2 years down the line they show it off and they're like, we're making this adventure game, it's very pretty. You don't have a clue what you're making, do you? No, we don't. It might be like Fable, then it might be like Journey. Remember that PlayStation game that everybody liked? Remember that? Journey might be like that, but I think it's going to be like Fable mixed with Journey. Aye, it's going to be good. Or they could make Conker's Bad Fur Day 2, and they could have like an alcoholic edition where you get like a 6-foot squirrel that sits there with a bottle of Buckfast, and every time you walk by it, it screams obscenities at you. Aye, that'd be quite funny actually. But then you'd have all the goody two-shoe bastards up in arms going, can't make fun of alcoholics. Like, I'm not making fun of alcoholics. There's an alcoholic edition of a game. That squirrel is a raging alky who drinks turps of a weekend. Okay. God, the energy drink I'm drinking tastes like piss. Then Sony have got some alright looking exclusives. What have they got? Godfall. Kind of looks doll actually, but I'll buy it because I'm an idiot. Ratchet and Clank, that new Spider-Man game with Miles Morales in it. Even though it's not a full game, it's standalone DLC, even though some folk, can't fathom what the fuck that is. Well, see, it's not a full game because it's not a big 60-hour experience like the first Spider-Man game was, but it's not a sequel because it's not called Spider-Man 2. It's called Spider-Man Miles Morales. That would be a shit name for a sequel, wouldn't it? Really, it would be. That'd be like making an Incredible Hulk game and then making a second game called Incredible Hulk Bruce Banner. Bollock. Maybe I'll need to move to drama. Shite to get my numbers up, ripping the piss out of cunts like Pokemon and Dr. Disrajobi and that cunt with the blue hair. No Sonic the Hedgehog, the other arsehole with the blue hair. But what is there to really say about these pricks? They're all boring as fuck. Dr. Disrespect looks like a Freddie Mercury rip-off, only shite, and that cunt with the blue hair looks like Sonic after a meth binge. Shite. Let the hate flow. Right folks, I need to go to work, I'm off. See yous later. Adios and all that pish.